we're going to get one more in tonight. More evil than Amityville House. And 7 other terrifying haunts. I'm really excited for this because I love anything paranormal. I'm going to preface this by saying I don't believe in the Amityville horror house. I don't necessarily even believe in the Warrens. I think that they wrote a really good story that sold a lot of books and a movie. So let's see.
Slapped ham. Boy, we've got an action-packed episode for you today. So hit that subscribe button and get ready for more creepy content.
Show him some
just
love.
Like this.
I will link him in the details.
A peculiar piece of security camera footage shared by Reddit user Soggygate9281 has sparked intense speculation online.
Intense speculation. What do we have?
The video reveals an eerie illuminated figure moving smoothly from right to left across the screen, triggering the camera's motion detection alarms.
That's absolute crap. That's either a bug or that's a spider web partially lit up. That's nothing. That I promise you, that is nothing.
In their original post, the uploader asked the community for theories on the strange anomaly, noting that shadows accompanying the figure further deepen the mystery.
There is a shadow.
Viewers quickly chimed in with varied reactions, humorously
shadow.
comparing the illuminated entity to the iconic Simpsons character Mr. Burns in the episode where he was mistaken for an alien. Another drew parallels with the Fresno Nightcrawler, a cryptid famously captured on similar nighttime security footage and widely debated in paranormal circles.
Those things with
Despite
just like
these
a body
theories,
and
the clip
legs.
has also unsettled many viewers who remain genuinely puzzled about what exactly was recorded.
I don't know. I don't put a lot of faith in that clip.
A chilling photograph uploaded by Reddit user Timber2077 has sparked intrigue and unease within the online community.
What am I looking at?
The eerie image was captured during a family hike in Queensland's Bunya Mountains National Park in Australia. According to the uploader, it was a quiet winter day far from the busy season, when he paused to photograph sunlight filtering dramatically through the forest canopy.
They're Bigfoot?
Upon reviewing the photos later with his children, his daughter noticed something unsettling.
It must be a ghost,
a mysterious figure dressed in an old-fashioned black gown, appearing distinctly out of place in the secluded wilderness. The uploader insists that no one matching this description was visible at the time the picture was taken, asserting that the path ahead had been clear.
Now wait.
This discovery prompted further disturbing revelation.
In old-fashioned clothing? First of all, I don't know. I mean, the arms are exposed. When I think of old-fashioned clothing, I think of totally covered, no V-neck. But this is Australia, and I'm not sure how they dressed, but it is odd that they look like they're in black and white.
When the uploader showed the photo to his boss, her immediate reaction was one of shock and dread. She recounted how her own daughter had suffered a sudden and severe panic attack at the exact location a year prior, sensing a sinister presence observing them. The unsettling parallels between these separate experiences have only deepened the mystery. The uploader remains unsure about the true nature of the apparition, but the haunting image has left a lasting impression.
Okay, now that sticks with me a little more as being possibly something paranormal. Why would someone be stood there just looking all black and white? Yeah, that could be real.
Forever coloring memories of an otherwise tranquil family hike. In the quiet suburb of Gladesville, Sydney, Australia, a seemingly ordinary brick house on Gerrard Street harbours a dark and unsettling history.
More evil than
Dubbed
Amityville.
Sydney's most haunted house, This residence gained notoriety in April
Doesn't
1980
look
when the
scary,
Evans family
really.
fled their home, claiming to be terrorized by unexplained paranormal activity.
Okay.
Their story made headlines, capturing the attention of both the public and renowned
The
American
Warrens.
paranormal investigators Ed and Lorraine Warren. The Warrens, famed for their involvement in the Amityville case, visited the Gerard Street house and were reportedly so disturbed by what they encountered that they
Honestly, and I said this at the beginning, I don't put a lot of stock in the Warrens. I think they thought they were more than what they really were.
advised the family to leave or die. Lorraine Warren later described the home as more evil
There you
than
go.
Amityville.
Here are the two Warrens, who are renowned for whatever reason for being demonologists or whatever they are. And they say, your choices are you leave or you die. Like, that's crazy. If they said that to me, even though I don't really believe them, I would probably leave.
A chilling testament to the house's malevolent presence.
Especially if stuff had been happening.
Over the years, the house's dark reputation
that I
faded into
knew.
obscurity until investigative journalist and author James Phelps revisited the property for his book, Australian Ghost Stories.
Okay.
Phelps conducted extensive research, interviewing former residents and neighbours, and even speaking with the original journalist who covered the 1980 story. His findings
And?
were unsettling, consistent reports of unexplained phenomena, including objects moving on their own, ghostly apparitions, and a pervasive sense of dread. One former resident recounted discovering a series of dungeon-like rooms beneath the house,
Ooh.
each equipped with locks, the purpose of which remains a mystery.
Ooh, no.
Another described hearing heavy footsteps approaching her despite being alone and experiencing a paralyzing fear. These first-hand accounts, coupled with the house's history, contribute to its reputation as a site of intense paranormal activity. Despite its haunted past, the house continues to be occupied, with current residents reportedly unaware of its infamous history.
How could you be
Real estate
unaware?
agent Alex Fleury noted that such properties often change hands quickly as occupants experience unexplained phenomena that compel them to leave. However, the stigma associated with haunted houses doesn't always deter buyers.
Yeah, there are people, like there's a house near us, well, within 20 miles of us, that we pass a lot. And it has been for sale, like I swear, every year. Like, it's always for sale. It'll sell and then it's for sale again. And I'm like, I was telling my husband, I said, it has to be haunted. Like, I don't know why else. It's a nice looking house. It's always for sale.
As evidenced by the Gerard Street home's sale for $1.64 million, exceeding its asking price by $140,000. So what do you think? Would you drop a cool $1.64 million to live in a house described by Lorraine Warren as more evil than Amityville? Let me know down below.
No.
A chilling video uploaded by TikTok user Eric Hunter 1 titled
I don't really believe them that much, but I'm not risking it. I don't know.
Appearance of a ghost on the road is leaving viewers unsettled
Okay,
and
ghost on the
intrigued.
road. What?
The footage, captured from inside a vehicle on a deserted road at night, initially appears unremarkable until something eerie emerges from the darkness ahead. As the vehicle continues down the road, a ghostly figure appears in the headlights.
Okay, where's it
The
going?
mysterious entity doesn't walk. Instead, it seems to glide smoothly from one side of the road to the other, momentarily hovering before returning silently to the opposite side. This unsettling motion has prompted many viewers to suggest the figure could
don't think it's
indeed
really
be a genuine
hovering.
apparition. Comments on the viral clip range from awe to skepticism, with debates ongoing about whether the sighting is a hoax or something genuinely
You can see-
paranormal.
Ooh, it does kind of look covered. It's a skateboard. Okay, wait. I want to see that again.
mysterious entity doesn't
Wait, I
walk.
want to see this again.
Instead, it seems to glide smoothly from one side of the
skateboard.
road to the other,
It's a skateboard
momentarily
or
hovering
skates.
before returning
I've
silently to
solved
the
it.
opposite
Bam.
side. This unsettling motion has prompted many
Watch,
viewers to
you can
suggest the
see
figure could indeed
it
be
looks
a
like they're
genuine
pushing
apparition.
off.
Comments on the viral clip range from awe to skepticism, with debates ongoing about whether the sighting is a
Right
hoax
there.
or something
Turn,
genuinely
flip,
paranormal.
push. Yeah. Okay. Busted.
A Ryanair flight
Hoax.
from East Midlands Airport to France took an unexpected turn when 27-year-old Chloe Smith, a self-proclaimed psychic medium from Ashburn, Derbyshire, reported seeing a ghostly figure aboard the aircraft. According to Smith, the apparition, seated 5 rows ahead next to another passenger, turned to her and saluted, a gesture she interpreted as an acknowledgement of her ability to perceive spirits. Smith, who claims to experience daily interactions with the spirit world, described the encounter as magical. She speculated that the spirit might have been a former pilot or a deceased relative accompanying a nervous traveller. Choosing not to share the experience with her brother, who was seated nearby, she noted, "He already thinks I'm strange." The supernatural experiences didn't end with the flight. Upon arriving at her parents' home in France, Smith sensed the presence of an older male spirit displeased with renovations being made to the house.
No.
Additionally, she reported feeling connections in a nearby cemetery. Smith believes that spirits are drawn to her, stating, "From a trip in the car to a sunny holiday abroad, they can get your attention no matter where you are. You're never really alone." This incident adds to a series of reported paranormal experiences in aviation. The haunting legacy of Eastern Airlines Flight 401 continues to captivate and mystify aviation enthusiasts and paranormal investigators alike. Following the tragic crash on December 29, 1972 in the Florida Everglades, which claimed 101 lives, including pilot Bob Loft and flight engineer Don Repo, numerous eerie sightings began to surface.
First of all, I don't like flying. Like, you know the show Why Planes Crash or airline disasters, things like that? I have watched so many of them, and it's always like a tiny bolt that had too much wear on it, or it is pilot error and they don't really know how to fly the plane manually. So once the autopilot disengages, they're screwed. Like, it just, I know it's irrational, but flying scares me. And that's why I haven't been back to the UK for a long time, because it scares me. But yeah, I know this story. This is interesting.
In the aftermath of the disaster, Eastern Airlines salvaged and reused parts from Flight 401's ill-fated aircraft on other planes within their fleet. Soon after, flight crew members and passengers aboard these aircraft reported unsettling encounters. Apparitions of Loft and Repo were frequently sighted, often appearing as lifelike figures silently observing flight operations or offering warnings about potential mechanical issues. One widely reported incident involved a flight attendant who clearly identified Don Repo's apparition seated in the galley. Repo reportedly warned of a forthcoming mechanical issue, prompting the crew to conduct immediate checks that revealed a genuine problem. Similar sightings repeatedly occurred, contributing to an atmosphere of unease among crews assigned to these aircraft. Eastern Airlines officially denied the haunting accounts, yet quietly removed the salvaged parts from affected planes, coincidentally ending the spectral reports. These chilling accounts persist in aviation lore, emblematic of the enduring mysteries that haunt the skies. A mysterious photograph posted by Reddit user Melon115210 is drawing significant attention online, capturing what many believe could be a ghostly presence in an otherwise ordinary backyard.
Want that?
The incident occurred in July 2023 when the poster's sister and her fiancé were visiting their parents' home. The couple had spent the day clearing out weeds and overgrowth in the backyard, a routine family gathering spot. Late into the night, she snapped some photos of the cleared area, intending only to capture images of her fiancé working near a picnic table they had moved earlier that day. However, upon later review, she noticed an unsettling detail, a strange figure lurking near the table unnoticed in person and only visible in the photograph. The poster confirms that at the time, her sister and fiancé were the sole occupants of the backyard, with no pets or other individuals present. The unexpected appearance of this figure prompted an immediate and...
Let's pause it. See, I was looking at the guy at the picnic table. I was thinking they were trying to say that was something. But if you look, there's feet in the grass and an arm going across the door like somebody's walking. They look like bare feet, maybe. Oh, that's creepy. I mean, if they were truly there alone and there was no one else. Because we don't know if they're telling the truth, obviously. But if they are, that's creepy. Is it like another dimension, or is it a ghost? We don't know.
Frightened FaceTime call among the family members. Further adding to the mystery, the poster revealed that the picnic table had stood unmoved for many years, only being relocated that very day. She and her sister also recounted experiencing long-standing unease and discomfort within their parents' house, noting previous strange occurrences. A Ring security camera installed subsequently has yet to capture anything unusual, leaving the photographed figure an isolated, eerie incident. An unsettling photograph shared by Reddit user Brat2299 has sparked intrigue and debate online, capturing a chilling reflection that went unnoticed at the time it was taken.
What? Oh, hell no.
The photograph, captured in 2019, clearly shows a creepy-looking figure reflected in the background, prompting confusion.
I don't even want to get too close to this. It looks creepy. It looks kind of like Michael Myers. We don't know if this is true, like if they were the only people there. We don't know. But yeah, why is the face so white? I guess it could be someone in a mask. It could be a hoax. It doesn't look really like Michael Myers' hair. It looks like a woman to me. Okay, let's go.
Confusion and unease among viewers. According to the poster, the eerie figure wearing a distinctive purple shirt was not present during the photo's capture. In fact, no one present at the scene wore anything similar, and the figure does not appear in other photos taken merely seconds apart. This baffling discrepancy has left the poster and viewers alike puzzled and disturbed. However, reactions among viewers have been mixed. Many commenters have pointed out the uncanny resemblance between the mysterious reflection and the infamous fictional character Michael Myers, suggesting the presence of a mask rather than an actual ghostly apparition. Nevertheless, the photo continues to evoke strong reactions, with the uncertainty of its origins fueling ongoing speculation about what.
I mean, I could see if it was a female that put on a Michael Myers mask. The face looks female to me. Like, it looks female. Like, it looks like there's longer hair coming down.
Or who
whatever
exactly
it
is captured in the reflection. Before we get to our last segment, remember to hit that subscribe button and turn on all channel notifications.
I say that all the
you'll
time.
always be in the loop every time we drop our scary and creepy content. Lauriston Castle, perched on the outskirts of Edinburgh overlooking the scenic Firth of Forth, combines rich historical significance with chilling paranormal tales. The 16th century tower house, expanded in the 19th century, traces its origins to crown-owned lands in the 13th century. Destroyed in the 1544 Rough Wooing conflict, it was rebuilt in 1590 by Sir Archibald Napier, father of mathematician John Napier. Over centuries, prominent owners like the law family and banker Thomas Allen shaped its legacy. In the early 1900s, cabinet maker William Robert Reed acquired the estate, and upon Mrs. Reed's death in 1926, Lauriston Castle was gifted to the nation, preserving its Edwardian interiors intact. The castle's historical charm is overshadowed by numerous eerie accounts of hauntings. One enduring legend
I would love to go to Scotland. Okay, first of all, if I get to the UK, it's probably going to have to be by boat. Because at least if it sinks, there are lifeboats. And then my dad said to me, well, what about rogue waves? And I said, Dad, stop. Just stop. But, I love architecture. I love history and architecture. And honestly, I think in my past life, if there is such a thing, I think I was an architect. I do. Like, I have this deep connection to it, deep down. But I would love to go and check out all the castles. Like, I was just saying today, if I could go somewhere right now, I'd go to Scotland.
Is the Grey Lady thought to be the ghost of a
Scotland.
servant named Janet who tragically took her own life? Visitors frequently report seeing her apparition and experiencing sudden cold spots and profound sadness. In January 2020, mentalist Drew McAdam photographed a ghostly figure dressed in period attire at an unoccupied window, sparking widespread intrigue.
Can we zoom in? Because that could be anything.
Another compelling sighting occurred in August 2023, when visitors captured the spectral image of a woman holding a child in the servant's kitchen, speculated to be Sophia, wife of...
Okay, wait. That? He's talking about this.
Andrew, Lord Rutherford.
That doesn't look like...
Numerous reports describe unexplained footsteps attributed to a ghostly butler, perpetually performing his duties, while former staff members recount seeing figures entering rooms that were found empty upon inspection. Embracing its haunted reputation, Lauriston Castle hosts events offering visitors immersive journeys into Edinburgh's dark past, complete with stories of witch trials and mysterious occurrences.
That's cool
Today,
looking.
Lauriston Castle remains one of Edinburgh's most captivating historical and paranormal landmarks.
Yo. Someone who is loaded beyond belief needs to hook me up with a boat trip on the, what is it, the Queen Elizabeth, so I can go to Scotland. Oh.
Well, hey, that's the end of the episode. Thank you so much for watching.
Oh, it's the end. Well, I really enjoyed that. Thank you so much for watching. This is a new journey for me, doing reaction videos. It's something I meant to start doing like a year ago, but instead I ended up in Twitch. I will link my Twitch below if you want to come say hi to me live. And, yeah, if you could subscribe, excuse me, if you could subscribe and like the video, I would appreciate it. And, yeah, I really enjoyed that. What do you guys think? Do you have any ghost stories? Are you a believer or not? I'm definitely a believer, absolutely. People aren't all making this stuff up, so. Alright, well, I hope you follow me to the next one, and I will see you guys later. Thanks for watching.